Right. Good morning, students. Hopefully, all of you are well and keeping yourself in good stead as such. Now, let's move ahead. Up till now, we have been discussing whatever the good things about statistics was, what it does, how it is useful in terms of its importance to in various fields. Now, let's point out certain gray areas or what we simply call in general understanding limitations of statistics. These are such limitations which raise some question marks on the capability of statistics to be a judicious tool in understanding multiple information. Am I clear? Let's start with the first one by comparing the marks of three students in three different exams, right? Watch out here. Student A, B and C. Student A has secured 60 in the first unit, second unit 70, and in the finals he has scored 80, right? If I take the average of what he has scored in the three exams, my answer will turn out to be 70. He has got 70% in that exam. Let's watch out for B. He has scored throughout 70. So his average naturally will be 70. 210 upon 3, answer will be 70. What about third? 80 in the first exam, 70 in second, 60 in third. But the average, no surprise, is also 70. Now, since statistics is about aggregates, if it ponder only on the average result, it will say A, B and C all have done equally well throughout the year, right? But a close look will make us believe that it is A who has sprung a surprise as the year passed on. From being not so great starter, he has improved by the time the final exams came. B has been consistent and C is the one who needs to be putting a much better show in the upcoming analysis. So the cause of concern is C. Good news is coming from A. B is consistent. Unfortunately, statistics, if you don't look it deeply, your interpretation may go wrong and you might end up saying all are doing almost similar. So what is the first limitation? It may be wrongly interpreted. All of you will note it down. Why it may be wrongly interpreted? Because all of them are showing the same result, 70. But we know it who is the better one of the three, A, and who needs a caution or advice is C in this example. Now let's move ahead, students. Right? Now, a factory is involved. Multiple workers are doing their bit. Some of them are putting their best, some of them not so, right? Now, some of them are extremely honest, right? And it can be watched, observed on their face. And some of them are definitely manipulative and not as honest as some of them are. Now, the problem in statistics is that such abstract features like honesty of an employee, right? Or a level of concentration in the classroom of a child is very difficult to judge because it is primarily on qualitative count as such. It can't be given a quantitative value. So if we have to analyze the honesty of employees or quality of concentration of a child in the classroom, it will be very difficult to do it in statistical form unless and until you use certain device to convert into quantitative values. So the problem, second limitation which you have to relate with limitation of statistics is doesn't account for qualitative variables. That means qualitative variables are not properly taken care in statistics. And last but not the least, very easy to understand, statistics is about aggregates, right? As far as the individuals are concerned, statistics is not meant for it. A child gets 30 marks in the exam. That has nothing to do with statistics. But once we put him along with the other children and come up with the averages, then when statistics comes into equation. So what is the third one? What is it? it ignores collective or individual students. It ignores individual elements in the study. So 3 limitations which you can observe and follow. Wrongly interpreted at times, doesn't account for qualitative variables, and third, ignores individual elements. Thank you.